What's going on, everyone? This is Greg, and this is Stuck in Beta, right? Okay. Hey, there's people commenting.
Hey, people.
No
Keep
sound.
the comments coming. Yeah. Well, you throw that up there as we're getting ready, right?
Yeah,
Who is
so
that?
I didn't have sound at the time.
There's like 3 people. Oh, Molly.
Who's the last
That's your
person
wife.
there? I can't see. Oh, is that
Josh has whooping
Corey?
cough. Rest in peace, others.
Oh, Corey. Shut up.
You
Corey.
really do?
Hey, Corey.
Come on.
No, I don't have whooping. I'll find. No, I don't.
Who's the top one? Eric?
This is Stuck in Beta. That's Josh. That's also Josh.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, Corey, we're going to talk about noise-canceling headphones.
Actually, that was something we were talking about. We had the volume down, Molly. That's why you didn't hear anything. I am unable to see our whole chat because our thing is messed up, but that's okay.
I don't like having a messed up thing.
Yeah.
You don't like having a messed
Especially
up thing.
when it's limp.
You don't want that happening. So we're just going to go with it.
These people all dropped off.
They all dropped off anyway. So today we don't have an agenda. We're just
Winging it.
Winging it. So
Does it really matter?
Nah,
I mean,
really.
we usually just kind of.
Sometimes we
flow.
have
The
something.
best
I
content
threw a
is
couple
ad-libbed.
things on it.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did.
He doesn't have it open. He doesn't,
So
I did. Oh, he
he
doesn't.
doesn't
Yeah.
care.
before the show, we started. We poured this Cafe Americano
That was a great beer.
from
Mhm.
Cigar City Brewing.
Is there more in there?
There
a
is.
little bit more. Yeah, go ahead, have another sip. So anyway, we were talking about noise canceling headphones. You
Yeah.
wanted to get a new pair.
So, Corey, the smart, you know what, that commented that last comment, I pointed him in the direction of the Bose Q35-2 noise-canceling headphones.
yeah,
They are fantastic. Those are the ones, they have them in Target and Walmart, and you can go up to the station, put them on your head, and hit the button to, like, activate them. It is unbelievable, the noise-canceling feature in that thing. I mean, it's like you're in a store, so there's white noise, you have the air conditioners running, there's people talking, whatnot. You put those headphones on, you activate the noise-canceling feature. It's like you've been put in the cone of silence.
Really?
I mean, it's unbelievable. And that's a two generation old, or a generation old. The Bose 700, which is the one you were talking about.
yeah, the Alexa enabled.
With Alexa enabled.
Yeah.
Those are brand new. Well, I say brand new. A couple months old.
Are
But
you gonna cry? Or
no,
what's
I'm
going on here?
trying not to cough.
Yeah.
The Q35-2, I showed Corey a deal on Rakuten, or Rakuten, however you say that website. It was
Rakuten.
Rakuten.
Hey.
That I think it was just a hair over $200, but the sticker now, the sticker now is still like $299. They're crazy, and the
Yeah.
700s are even more expensive.
So I'm looking at the price of 700s, and it's about $400.
Who? Somebody just said, "Let's play Would You Rather."
Yeah.
Would you rather
That could
what?
Be dangerous.
So $400 for the 700s, but then I saw that the QC35s kind of range. They're not too far behind, somewhere between $350 and $400.
That's high. You can find them much cheaper than that.
Well, there is nationwide distributors is saying they're $270.
Yeah, I think Rakuten had them for,
Rakuten.
or however the hell you
Isn't
say
it
it.
Rakuten?
Either
Rakuten, I think is.
220 or 250.
I didn't know they sold stuff. I thought they just
Yeah.
gave you discounts on things.
Well, the hell, if you watch the commercial, they make you think they give away free money at
Yeah.
the kiosks.
I thought it was a drug, a new
it's good.
pharmaceutical drug.
It's got a weird enough name, yeah.
Side
Well,
effects include.
they used to be Ebates, but then they started going that way.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
It was Ebates by Rakuten.
Huh.
Now you got me doing it.
Rakuten. Rakuten?
That's a stupid name.
But
That's
anyway,
a dumb commercial. I mean, the commercial, I guess, worked because
I
that's
guess.
how I'm saying
Molly
it.
uses that all the time.
Yeah,
we get
we do
money
too.
back a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah, we get checks all the time.
During
Make it rain.
That's right.
during our wedding,
Dollar
like
bills, y'all.
one thing we had to buy a bunch of M&Ms for a what do you call that?
The candy fetish.
No, you give them away as a favor, a party favor.
Uh-huh.
So we got like M&Ms from the M&M store, and we paid a lot of money for M&Ms, which you normally don't. But we got a good check back. So
Mhm.
it was nice.
Can you change that blue text?
I'm trying to figure that out.
Nothing new. So keep the chats rolling because they're. Oh, there we go. Would you rather watch Karate Kid 3 for the rest of your life or a U2 concert? Who is that?
I can't see that blue on purple is awful.
I gotta fix
Walk
that.
over
Come on,
there.
Greg.
See,
All
walk over
right.
there.
Give me a second.
Oh, you're actually walking over there?
Well, we don't have a runner to do it. Who?
Oh,
Oh.
T-Bone.
T-Bone.
So, would you rather watch Karate Kid 3 or go to? So
Wait a minute. Is Karate Kid 3 the one with Will
Really
Smith's?
bad one.
no,
that was
that's
a remake of it
the
first.
chick.
Oh.
What's her name?
Man, I've never seen that movie.
I'd say
It's
you
the one with the girl.
I forgot. Honestly, I'd forgotten that it
For the rest of
existed.
your life, or a U2, definitely a U2 concert.
Yeah.
I mean, it's at most 3, maybe 4 hours, probably 3 hours most.
Oh, Karate Kid 3 still has. I'm thinking of the
Ralph Macchio,
Yeah.
Ralph Macchio. I don't think
Malcio.
Karate Kid's a great movie, and I watch. Okay, so
Nope.
yeah, what was the other one? The next
Yeah.
Karate Kid or something
Is
like
that the girl?
Yeah,
I've never seen that. I didn't know Ralph Macchio did 3 of them.
Norex. Is-
Man, you really need to go
I
to bed
can,
early.
Yeah, I know. Hillary Swank is the
Really?
Yeah.
that one.
A young Hillary
Oh
Swank.
wow.
Maybe a different movie if she was like 42. But
I gotta say, I don't think I've seen Karate Kid 3 either.
I
I like the first one. The second one
Yeah.
where they're in Hawaii.
no Okinawa.
I thought it was. I don't even remember that one.
Yeah, I
Then
don't either.
Wasn't that the one where he does this and breaks the ice?
Gosh.
I don't remember
Man.
that. It's with the bad guy that was Miyagi's, like stole Miyagi's wife or something, wasn't it? Or he
See,
Oh my gosh.
Miyagi stole this guy's girlfriend, so he had it out for Miyagi.
apparently it did enough to make a third movie.
I only remember the first one.
Yeah, it was Okinawa. I'm pretty
Cobra
sure.
Kai instructor John Kreese is still brooding over the defeat handed to him by Daniel LaRusso and Mr. Miyagi. With his slimy partner Terry Silver, Kreese plans an intricate payback that involves mean-spirited ringer to rob Daniel of his championship title.
That's
That's
YouTube.
the third one.
The YouTube show is still going, isn't it?
Yeah.
The with Ralph
I guess
Macchio
so.
and
It's a couple seasons in.
2 seasons, I believe there is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now YouTube's giving that away for free, right?
Are they really? That
Ads-
show?
No, all their YouTube originals are ad supported now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Didn't know that.
So there you go. I've never seen Karate Kid 3. I've never been to a U2 concert. So if you're saying for the rest of your life, like that's the only movie, I'd probably rip it off like a Band-Aid and do a U2 concert once, and then I'd be able to watch good movies, you know.
Yeah. I
So
agree.
I think I'd do that, even though I hate U2. So whatever. I mean, you've all went to shows. You weren't so excited you were there, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Probably.
You know? So there you go.
Like Reba?
That Reba wasn't bad though. I wouldn't
Trying to get him in trouble.
That ain't gonna
Yeah.
work. That ain't gonna work.
I wouldn't say that.
Hmm.
Well, there you go. So
You guys watching the World Series? You care at all?
I watched it for about 10
don't.
minutes last
I watched the highlights. You know, that's really awesome on YouTube. Like the next day
Yeah.
for any game, you can catch the highlights.
night. My morning poop. I watched hockey rerun, or I watch hockey highlights.
Yeah. Normally they're like 2 minutes long, but the World Series, for whatever reason, was like 8 minutes long. But
Well, it
the
was
whole
almost-
game was 8 minutes. I
It was-
probably would get into
yeah,
it.
It was a
I know.
4-hour game.
Was it? Hmm.
Yeah.
So
It
Washington
didn't go extra innings.
Who won? That was game 1, right?
Yeah,
Who won?
Washington.
There you go. I actually would like to see Washington win.
They're the
Yeah.
only team that hasn't, right? Or no, one of two teams that hasn't made it to the
Seattle
World Series.
is the other one.
It has nothing to do with that. I think they are. I think they're a great team. I mean, the Cardinals played them, and we wanted the Cardinals to win, and they could not. They couldn't even win a game.
No.
Yeah.
And their pitching was amazing. And
Last night, though, they had quite a few runs again. I was watching the fourth inning, and it was 2-2.
I think it ended 5-3. If I remember right.
Which is more than we scored in the game against
them.
in all 4 games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not that many. But, man, I'd like to see them win. I think they got a great ball club, and I don't really like Houston, so there you go.
I think it's kind of interesting from the fact that Bryce Harper, who left them last year, was the highest paid player or whatever, went to Philly, and now they're in the World Series. The Nationals are in the World Series. Philly, I don't even know if they finished at 500 with him. So just goes to show, one player is not going to make that big of a difference.
It's.
They said he was getting crazy trolling online on Twitter too.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Game 2's tonight, I believe.
Yeah. Well, my hockey curse has continued into this
season. No way, really?
We went to the game last Thursday night and they lost. Yep.
But you went to playoff games and they won,
no,
right?
They lost every playoff game.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. regular season I was undefeated.
Speaking of coughing and choking like you're doing, that's kind of how they've been this season with their overtime
and
pretty
rough. Yeah.
giving up so many
2-goal leads.
Yeah, so many big leads.
Yep, exactly.
Not looking.
No, but they smoked Colorado the other night.
Yeah, the team that
unbeaten
was
team in the league.
So you are in a are you in a 1 a month type plan, or
our
what's
package? Our package has games twice a month, but Chris and I split them, so we each go once a month.
There you go. Once a month. That's
plenty.
Yeah.
Because parking's expensive, food's expensive, beer's expensive.
And as long as the Blues only lose once a month when you go, it'll be all right.
Well, that's once a month every home game, so.
Right.
Yeah, not bad. I'll take those odds.
Man, I think you're right about the whooping cough. Hey, you're not an anti-vaxxer, are you?
No, I've had my vaccinations.
Okay.
So back to the hockeys. Whenever you went down there, did you notice any additional crowds due to the Ferris wheel?
Ferris wheel? No, it's because of the Blues.
Oh well. Was it a bigger crowd?
Sold out. Last year because we have weeknight games. We had weeknight games last year. Typical weeknight, you would expect empty seats.
Mm-hmm.
Not last week. There wasn't an empty seat. It was unbelievable.
But there's a lot of really cool stuff going on.
The
downtown.
Ferris wheel, when we left, we pulled down
right there,
Clark.
Union Station.
You could see it all the way down Clark. It looked really, really cool.
Have you guys heard about that new the shake? The shake. I forget what it's
that
called.
place is supposed to be really cool too.
Yeah. What's the name
it's
of it?
in the old Hard Rock Cafe.
They sell these shakes that look like they remind me of the what do they call that? Those Bloody Marys that are like the kitchen sink or all but the kitchen sink or something like that.
Yeah, where they have like a cheeseburger on the bloody. Yeah.
These shakes are like that. But so the one that I saw a picture of,
the soda fountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. It's a super easy name.
I was gonna say that.
You haven't heard of that place, Greg?
No.
Oh,
it's been on the news.
It's a place for you.
I agree.
Whenever I saw it, I'm like, Greg is going to be here.
It'd be one of those things that Greg will either go there and love it, or he'll come back with a Mushong story, and it'll be the worst,
horrible
service, the worst product.
Well,
you clicked on the wrong thing.
Yeah. So the picture I saw was called the unbirthday cake or something like that, but it had a cookie on it. It had a cupcake on it. It had a bunch of different party favors. It had sprinkles all over it. I mean, it was huge.
Yeah. Like in one of these cups. I mean, it's massive.
Yeah.
With chocolate around the outside and inside with sprinkles.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really neat. And I think they are expensive, $12 to $14.
Oh,
per
it wouldn't
shake.
surprise me.
Oh, I see. This
there
has
you
a
go.
cupcake and a big giant cookie and a big old lollipop thing hanging out,
which is obnoxious, but yeah.
So that's how
it looks like something Greg would be into.
Molly would love this because we went to a place in Vegas. They have them all over. She wanted to stop at the sugar. Yeah. She wanted to stop at the place because they have one in Atlanta, and it literally opened a month ago. I'm like, that place is going to be crowded. And
you didn't let her go.
Well, we never really had a chance. We never really had the time. But it was they do the same thing. They have giant candy and stuff hanging out of it. They have like mixed drinks and shakes as well.
That's where we went that time that Annette had the fish bowl and it had the gummy fish in it.
And then they have like dry ice in it. So
exactly.
It's really neat. It's an experience. And drinks are all really good, but man, it's a lot of, crazy stuff hanging out.
They say, I read this article here that you have pulled up on the Riverfront Times, and they say that one person probably can't finish that on their own.
To me.
Yeah,
there's a challenge.
But they have other food there and stuff too. But the interesting thing, so there's 3 new restaurants opening up down there at the old Union Station, and they're all owned by the same company. Who's going to manage all of them.
Is it a local?
Yeah, it's local.
It's not Bailey, is it?
I don't recall. But they have that place that opened, the soda fountain that opened a couple weeks ago. They're gonna have one that's gonna be themed after the aquarium that's gonna be opening in December. And I can't remember the third one I think is gonna have something to do with like trains.
These are pretty expensive. So
I can
like
see
a cherry chocolate cola. It's a Vermont pure cola syrup, tart cherry syrup, chocolate syrup, acid phosphate soda.
So that's just
these are just all old school sodas, crafted, non-alcoholic, $7.25 for that.
And it's probably 10 ounces.
I don't know if it's 10 ounces. It's not like free refills, I guarantee.
No. I want to check this place out, though.
All American. This looks
I
like
hope
Sundays.
It does well.
Ice cream, hot fudge, caramel, whipped cream,
Find a shake.
Shakes. Traditional shakes. Yeah, those are $7. Those aren't too
cheaper
bad.
than a soda.
Let's see. Yeah, really. Well, those are fancy sodas.
But still. Wait, scroll up.
Yeah, what'd you just pass?
Are these? The happy unbirthday, freak shake, are what these are.
Mm-hmm.
A very. Sorry, I'm getting old.
Holy cow!
Man, you
$20. A very happy unbirthday is 19.
Well,
vanilla frosted rim with rainbow sprinkles topped with confetti, cupcake, whipped cream, rainbow sprinkles, snickerdoodle cookie, cherry, and a rainbow pop. That's the one we were looking at earlier.
$20. How much is a shake at Fitz's?
I don't know.
I don't know, but it's not. Yeah, those are. They don't. Do they do the shakes? They do the floats.
No, I had a shake there.
Do they?
Yeah.
I don't know. Either way, well.
Yeah.
So it's fun.
It's cool. I mean, it's down there, so
I'm glad
Station's,
it's getting redone because that's been a crap hole for years.
And that's a place that your local people will be like, oh, that'll be fun to go there, do that, and people visiting. It's got enough. We had a Hard Rock Cafe there, but I've been there when that was there. I probably had been there twice.
Yeah. Same.
I wouldn't say that Hard Rock for any reason has bad food or anything, but it's not anything that you can't go to anywhere else.
And it's not like the collection of memorabilia has changed.
Right.
It's not like they have Elton John's piano one week and Elvis Presley's guitar the next.
And it was trendy 20-something years ago.
Right. Planet Hollywood was popular too.
Yeah, it just got old. It got stale. It's just things change.
Remember us talking, this was our last episode a few weeks ago. It was me walking around in a Jason mask in the Hard Rock Cafe. That's the last time I remember even thinking about Hard Rock Cafe.
Jeez, that was 30 years ago.
Shut up.
Well, no, I'm just saying. I mean, that's... So Union Station was kind of... I remember going there with my grandparents whenever I was a kid, and it was pretty hopping.
Fudgery, the train station.
Yeah.
And but so recently, I guess, as everything really moved out, I'd say within the last 10 years.
I think even further back than that.
No, I remember going there about 10 years ago, and it was still relatively
once they took that train store out, which was like, I mean, it's Union Station. You had like this train store with all the little trains and once they took that out, it kind of you saw the writing on the wall because you had a mall similar down the street, St. Louis Center, kind of.
Oh, that was another crap hole.
But it was right across from where the Rams play. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was perfect for it was a mall, but it was perfect downtown thing, but everything was empty,
Yeah.
Once that dumped out.
I never went there.
I
Really?
went there one time, and I remember going. It was either Famous Bar or JCPenney.
In
and
the
it was
80s,
like
it was booming.
It was like 7 stories tall.
Yeah.
You had literally like every like women's and men's, and it was on a different floor.
The old style department store.
Yeah, but I hope that Union Station stuff does well. And then I guess the soccer stadium's gonna be on the other side, right?
Yeah.
So you have the soccer stadium, then you have Union Station in the middle, and then
Enterprise.
Enterprise where the Blues play on the other side. So
And then Bush, 3 blocks away?
yeah, just
4
a few blocks away. And they said that there's a 600 room hotel right there on Union Station, which
Yeah.
I knew there was a hotel there, but I didn't realize
A
it had that many rooms.
Yeah.
Hilton, is it?
Mm-hmm. We had a conference there a couple years ago, and the mall was non-existent. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Good
Cool.
times. Yeah. Good times happening for the city.
Yeah.
Hopefully
It's
they
nice
don't,
to be able to have good news.
hopefully
Yeah.
they don't jank the aquarium. I mean, so have you guys been to the Springfield Bass
No.
Pro Aquarium?
I think he has.
The
Oh,
new-
no.
Yeah. No, I haven't been there.
Holy, it'll be interesting to see how they compete with the quality of that aquarium,
Right.
because
So-
that aquarium is fantastic.
I think it's supposed to be a little bit bigger.
Oh,
here in
it
St.
took us
Louis.
2 hours to get through the Bass Pro one.
Yeah, and they actually tell you when you go in, it could take up to 4 hours
Yeah.
to see the whole thing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So speaking of aquariums, we went on vacation recently. You were on the same vacation,
I was.
but you
on
just
this.
flew. We took me and Molly and our little one Millie, took a little road trip. We stopped in Atlanta, and then we met up with all you down in Cape Coral, Florida. But I was talking about the aquariums. We stopped in Atlanta and went to the Georgia Aquarium.
I've heard that's really cool.
So, let me first say we went to Atlanta not knowing the safety in it. We're used to St. Louis. If you go to downtown St. Louis,
You can get
there's
shot
some
on every
bad
corner. Yeah.
there's some bad areas.
No.
the whole
There is.
thing.
If you're going to a baseball game, you probably are okay with it. There's lots of people around. You're probably fine. Blues game, kind of the same thing. But so we didn't know. So we got an Airbnb in an area that actually is right across from the World of Coke,
Oh, cool.
and the Georgia Aquarium is right in that little circle there as well. So we, first of all, the Airbnb we stayed in was really nice. However, it was a little janky. Okay, so I'll start off by saying he said to meet at this Peachtree Court Lane. Okay, in Atlanta, everything is named Peachtree Court Lane. There's
Georgia Peaches.
There's
Yeah.
a West Peachtree Court Lane, Northwest West, South Peachtree Lane, Southwest. So
Notice
anyway, we
how-
ended up on the wrong side. We went all over. In trying to find it, we saw a guy just whip it out and pee on the side of
Oh,
the road.
nice.
Molly.
Gosh.
Molly, I think she said something like, "We should ask that weird guy standing right there for directions." Oh my God, he's whipping it out. Oh, he's peeing.
Wow.
So yeah, that happened.
That's every city, right?
Yeah.
Finally found the place near Georgia Tech too. So lots of college kids. So we had to find this orange cone, and under this orange cone had a tag which would get you into the covered garage, which basically a camera scans your dashboard and open the garage door. And another thing is a little I don't know.
RFID.
Yeah, RFID. It's like a necklace you wear. It's got a little thing you could buzz into the elevators and to the room and all that. So
Was this an apartment, I guess?
it was,
Okay.
yeah. So we found this orange cone. We got and we went and parked on the third floor. We realized it's across the street, so we had to go all the way down,
geez.
go across, go up again, find the apartment. There we are. So I'm like, well, shit, we got all this other stuff back, and I go to bring all this other crap back, and holding all, because, you know, I had a pack and play, Millie's toys and all that, and I'm holding all this, and when I get to the elevator to go up to the apartments, I see a guy pull his luggage out in a little wagon. I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding me. I have a wagon in the car. I'm sitting around holding this stuff. So that was fun. Anyway, we ended up going to the Georgia Aquarium right across. We didn't know how safe it would be if we walked. It was literally like walking 3 blocks if we wanted to. We chose to park because we're like, we don't know how safe. Later on, I'm standing outside waiting for Jimmy John's we had delivered because
scared.
we didn't know how to tell the delivery driver to get to our room. So I'm like, I'll just wait outside on the corner where you're outside of our door. So, and while I was standing out there, I felt totally safe. There's single women walking dogs. There's, just kids playing.
Why is this weirdo just standing here?
Right. So
millennials are zipping by on their scooters.
Yeah.
Very safe area, but we chose to park, so we ended up blowing $15, but we didn't know when we got out. We didn't know if it'd be dark, it'd be dark and how it would be, but it was fine.
I'm sure Molly would have protected you.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't know. I think of that stuff when having, a little girl and pushing her around. So anyway, the aquarium was really nice, really nice. They have all these different, you walk in and there's these different areas. You walk in this way. They had this, these are gigantic rooms with how, say the Fox Theater or some big theater like that, the stage that you would say how big the stage is, that's how wide the aquarium, looking into this tank would be. It's just amazing. And they had the ones where you walk through underground and the tank surrounds you like a tunnel. But we saw these gigantic whale sharks and manta rays and all that. It was a lot of fun. Millie was really into it. She was like, "Wow, woo wee,"
Woo-wee.
So it was a really good time. I wish we could have gotten there earlier because a lot of shows, they were open till 9, but a lot of shows, their last show was at 5, so we didn't get to see their actual shows. So
what was admission to the aquarium?
It wasn't that bad. I think we were about 30. Millie was free. Were we 30 or something like that?
That's cheaper than the Bass Pro one, I think.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad at all. So
that's been around for quite a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, and you could see they're expanding. They're adding on to it. So it's I definitely recommend it, but probably get there earlier when you could see their little shows that they have going on.
Did you go to World of Coke?
No, we didn't have time. We did get a Coke from Atlanta, though, because we're like, you got to get a Coke from Atlanta. That's where it's made. It's going to taste better, but it didn't really taste
It's all made in Atlanta?
No, they have plants elsewhere, right?
Yeah, I think there's one in Missouri.
Yeah, I don't know, but I didn't see it. I didn't taste the difference, but I don't
Why
know.
would it taste different?
Molly
It's
says it tastes
Coca-Cola.
better.
The
from-
same theory as beer, Bud tastes better.
However, Coke does taste better at McDonald's.
Yeah, I agree.
It does. It does.
It does.
It does. And on that note, I'll stop and
Tell us about your drive. So, how the drive total from St. Louis to
okay. So we get to the rest of this story when he joins in the picture.
Story?
So we it was an 8-hour, basically an 8-hour drive to Atlanta. We left around 2 a.m. Which was good because
its pros and its cons, right?
Sure.
no one on the road.
Yeah.
We decided that Millie would still be kind of groggy, ready to,
back to
still
sleep.
sleeping, and she probably slept a good 4 hours. So, well, the first hour when we got in the car, she was all like, kind of singing songs and stuff. Like she was in a good mood, which that's the Millie I like to be with. And so,
not this other one.
Yeah.
yes, on the way home, we had a little. She was tired and sick of being in a car because the day before we were in a car all day, and then we had another day of being on the car, and she was just you give her a tablet to quiet her down, and she would still not want any part. So, but
gosh,
fun times. Molly's like, we are flying next time.
So I was gonna tell you, on our flight home, we flew direct from Fort Myers to St. Louis, 2.5-hour flight.
Allegiant?
No, Southwest.
Oh.
Direct flight. There was a little girl who was younger than Millie. Whenever we were in our gate waiting for our flight, who was over in the corner screaming. Mom and Dad were trying to console her, and they had kind of they boarded early. So
yeah, usually
you get to.
Yeah,
because you have young kids or something.
Yeah.
They boarded early, and we're like, oh, geez, gosh, whoever gets stuck with them.
You.
So, we sit down in our seat. Didn't even notice. The only spot, because you know how you go in order of like A, B, C.
Right.
So we're like mid B. The only spot we could find with two seats together is at the very back of the plane, which sucks. We go back there, sit down, and then we notice that little girl is sitting in front of us with her dad.
Well, yeah, they probably wanted to be in
Right.
the back,
They
away
were,
from
They
everyone.
were probably
right.
trying to be courteous. But I tell you, she was so good in
Really?
that 2.5 hours. And so the only time she got fussy was whenever the flight attendant said you have to like hold her during takeoff and landing. So that was the only. Other than that,
Really, she couldn't be in her car seat during takeoff.
No, they don't want you in the car seat.
Yeah, they
We
say
had
you
that
gotta
problem
hold
with
'em.
Jackson. They don't want you in their car. They don't want them in their car seat.
Oh, you have to pay for another seat, and that's
No,
what.
even with that, like we took Jackson's booster seat one time. They said no, you cannot use the booster seat.
Oh,
But I mean,
well, you have to for a baby to be
do you
on
have
the plane.
do you have to pay for that seat? Is there an age or?
I think you just
I thought.
bring a regular car seat.
They told us no.
Well,
But you're
she could
supposed to
sit
hold
in
'em.
it. She could sit in it at all other times, but during takeoff
You had to.
and landing,
had to
they
hold
had
her.
to hold her. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
It's interesting.
So I think Millie would probably be fine on a plane, and it's probably not very expensive.
Well, I didn't even think of it, but at the time when we planned this, she wasn't really viewing iPads and tablet. Now she's in love with that, and she is insanely good with that. She'll find the YouTube app, find the and play. She probably would have sat there. Well, you saw her like at dinner.
Mm-hmm.
If she's crabby, we'll give that to her. And
Your pacifier.
it helps to entertain her because when there's no other kids
Yeah.
around.
What does one kid have to do with like 10 adults?
Yeah, exactly. So it was kind of nice that, and probably on a plane, she probably would have been just fine, just looking at that.
But it was funny though. You left early, like an hour, at least an hour and a half before we did, and you're on the road, and we're like, okay, well, I guess we better get to the airport. We better return our car, do all this stuff, and we go through all that whole thing. Get up in the air, land. We land in St. Louis, and then you're texting him, going, "Greg, where are you?" And you're like, "I don't know. You were 400. You were still in Florida.
You were still in Florida.
I'm like, I just landed.
That happened. We went on that one Disney cruise with some friends of ours, and they drove. And we got to the airport. They took off driving immediately after we got off the boat, and they were in like northern Florida by the time we were boarding our plane. And we get home, and they're like, Atlanta. Okay.
Yeah. From that aspect, it's totally worth it.
Yeah, I told you guys 13 hours is about my limit in the car. That Destin drive, you can do that in one day if you huff it, and it's tolerable. But, man, anything over that, God.
Well, that's why we split it into 2 days, too. You know? But
I'm not sure if that makes it worse or not, though.
Yeah, it...
Oh, yeah, 2 solid days.
Yeah.
On the way home, we probably should have just, went for it. but we were like,
that is a long time.
That's a long
16
time.
hours.
We've
16, 17 hours.
We've done that when I was in high school.
when you
2
can
or 3
trade
times.
drivers, though, it does help.
I guess.
And there were 3 of us
Yeah.
driving it then, and that was from Sanibel, which is a little bit
Yeah,
further,
that's where we
south.
were.
Yeah. It was like 21 hours straight through.
Is it really?
It was horrible.
Wow.
Yeah,
Jeez.
because you have to stop and pee so many. You have to stop and get
Yeah.
gas. Yeah,
21 hours.
it's rough.
God.
Do you want to do a snack?
Sexy voice.
Okay, it is getting to be Halloween. I don't know if if we'll have something or what we'll do next week. It is Halloween
You're
this
gonna have
week.
this out, right? You're gonna post this to.
I gotta get this. Yeah,
Yeah, Pate's complaining.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay, what do you got here?
These are Zombie Skittles.
You told me about these once before, and I'm a little scared because are these the ones that could taste like really bad?
So, I've heard that in these fun size, there's only one bad in the fun size.
Okay.
So,
Now,
What do you-
so the rest of them are supposed to taste like regular Skittles, right?
regular Skittles.
I've had 2.
You're diving into them.
So,
I'm gonna go a couple purples.
take them one at a time.
How bad
or-
is it
I was
supposed
doing
to
one at a time.
How bad is it supposed to taste? Okay.
I don't. It's supposed to taste like a zombie brain.
No, that's
brain.
bullshit.
Okay, that's fruity. That was a purple one. It tastes like bubble
Yeah,
gum.
I had a green one that tasted fruity.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
that one's fine.
No problem there. Only one, huh? In the whole.
Did you get a bad one?
First one tasted. I don't know.
What's it taste like?
I think the colors don't taste the same.
No, I agree.
Hmm.
Yeah, that purple one tastes like bubble gum.
Really, that's what I
Yeah.
had.
Whatever I had,
You're really
I still
disturbed
got
by
it in
this.
my mouth, and I got a garlic flavor.
That orange one tastes like orange. Look, I got a little tiny one.
That's what she said.
No,
Second
that
one.
tasted normal.
Yeah, that one was kind of.
If that was the bad one, I'm not that concerned. Oh, here's the flavors:
Another orange.
melon. Oh, maybe that's what that was. Melon, black cherry, a blackberry, citrus punch, and blood red berry.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
Do we keep trying till one of
Yeah.
us fails?
How many got left?
The green always tastes bad, but
But my green tasted good, actually.
yeah, it tastes like bubble gum again.
See, I had a green one that tastes like a fruit, like a good fruit, not lime. Yeah, this is great radio.
I know.
Well, I don't know.
I had nothing.
Yeah, that actually was flavorless. That was weird.
Which color was that?
I don't remember. Green.
Oh, I got one.
What is it? Uh-oh.
He loses.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
Oh my god! As soon as I bit into it, it's like eating a bug.
Really?
What? How many times have you eaten a bug?
Oh my god!
Oh, it's like
It is like garlic
maybe that is
or
the one you had.
spices or. Oh.
I'm scared.
Are you
Oh
sure?
man, yeah, I'm sure. It
'Cause
is really bad.
The one I tried, I'm like, I can't tell if this is bad or not.
Well, it's not what you would expect. I mean, it's like eating a bug.
Really?
It's gross.
All right, should we stop there
I'm
then?
stopping.
No, come on, continue.
Do we have to? How many more? Okay.
How ma- okay,
The
how
rest
many?
of 'em. I have 5, 6 left.
Okay, we got to get
1,
to
2,
6
3,
left.
4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm gonna eat the rest of them. See if there's more than one.
Yeah, why not? You're already in.
Yeah,
Do we have to eat the whole thing though?
I did. You just spit that out.
Yeah.
Come on, give
I
him a
ate
napkin.
it.
Let him pick that up.
I ate it.
So what does that taste?
What does it taste like to you?
I don't know. That was bad.
Oh, come on.
Or he could be faking.
No, that was not fake. I was gonna say I smell armpit, and I bit into it and it got me. That was bad.
Oh, that's fruity.
Greg, you got a
good bad one.
Yeah.
Why do I have to? I mean, what are we trying to prove? We've already proved that there's one.
Here, you want that one? The partially chewed.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was gross.
I'm down to my last one.
Well, what else do you have to talk about?
Did you watch the Google event? It was kind of anticlimactic.
No, I did not. Nothing exciting coming out of Google?
Really. I mean, it's a new phone, but nothing special.
Wow, that's it.
You guys watching anything interesting?
Below Deck.
So,
Craig? I watched the new, I started watching the new Paul Rudd show on Netflix. Have you guys?
That's interesting.
I watched a trailer for that last night.
It's pretty good.
It's like he made a copy of himself, basically.
Yeah. He
Kinda.
wakes up dead in a bag or something.
Yeah, it was unintentional. It's pretty good. Of course, my wife loves Paul Rudd, and I know that
You
she
hiding
loves.
one under your napkin over there? Okay.
I know she loves Paul Rudd because anytime she hears the name Paul Rudd, she says, "I love him."
And then she wants to do it later.
So we watched like the first 3 episodes yesterday. It's pretty good. It's worth checking out. I don't know how many episodes there are, but they're only like 30-minute, like little short comedy.
I think there's only one bad one.
How many episodes are there?
I just said I don't know how many episodes there are.
Thanks to listening.
he's like terrified.
He is,
I'm
dude.
concentrating
It's
on
like Russian
eating one of
roulette.
these.
Yeah.
Definitely is.
We also watched the movie Fractured on Netflix. It came out a couple weeks ago. So I guess there's been a couple of new movies that Netflix has released that are kind of like thriller/horror movies that they're trying to like get them ready and geared up for Halloween, this time of year.
The intensity on your face.
So this movie Fractured has the guy from Man on a Ledge. I don't know the actor's name, but
Man on a Ledge.
it's a good movie.
I
remember that movie, but
You took me to it back when you had Film Bacon and you had free movies, and we walked out of that theater going, "This was a really good movie." And I just
what's it
watched
about? Man on a Ledge.
and I just watched it again not that long ago because it was
Really?
on some channel. It's a good movie, but it has him in it, and it's kind of a, what do you call it, like a psycho thriller kind of thing. It was really good movie.
So
Has a twist at the end that you don't see coming.
you also watch El Camino, but I haven't gotten a chance
yes.
to see that yet.
Yes, I did. I forgot
So
about that.
I don't want you ruining it.
El Camino was great.
Okay.
That's all you want to hear. Huh?
I'm looking forward to it. I just haven't had a chance to
Man.
watch it. We've been watching the American Horror Story this year. It's all from 1984. It's called AHS 1984. Each year there's a different, like there was a haunted house one year, there was a hotel. This year
that show's really scary though.
they started at this is very like slasher this season. So it's they started at a camp kind of like Crystal Lake, and there's a killer that's loose and starts killing people, and then you find out this person's really killed. So there's all these twists and stuff in it, and I thought it was kind of terrible at first, and now it's kind of growing on me where I kind of like it. I think Molly's the complete opposite. I think she really liked it, and now she's not. So I think there's only 2 episodes left. I think it's just running through October, but
What network is that on?
that's on FX.
Eat your Skittles.
I thought you'd forget. What else am I watching? I don't know.
You got to watch El Camino.
Okay,
You just said you watched the entire last week. I don't know. You probably didn't listen to the show, but somehow Greg found the time to rewatch the entire Breaking Bad series.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me.
It's wonderful
Again.
How many years? How many seasons was that?
5.
5 seasons. It's like a walk in the park. It's a easy.
What?
Yeah.
They're hour-long shows.
Yeah,
Well,
but it's good.
Edited down to 40. I mean, I just don't have that kind of time.
I got 5 left, just like you did. So do I
No,
stop
you
there?
keep going.
No,
We
you keep
each
going.
had one. You got.
This is the luckiest I've ever been.
It's
though,
possible
really.
that you had that one to start off with, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't think
That
so.
I continued chewing it and saying, this kind of tastes like garlic.
The
Mine,
one I had.
Mine had a garlic flavor to it.
I wanted to puke.
Oh my gosh.
Just do them all. Do them all at once. Get it
No,
over
because
with.
that'll kill the
Yeah.
flavor.
Okay,
It's possible you could have had a really weak one to start out with.
that'd be great.
Well, what
Good
are the odds that he had a bad one to start with?
Yeah, that was the first one I'd had.
Hmm.
Like, this is a little weird. Is that melon? I don't know.
Melon
Mel-
or
That
garlic?
wasn't melon. I tell you that.
Well, I've got 4 left, so what else you got to talk about? You got lots. Their trip, you want to say anything?
Our trip was fun. You know, it was the thing that sucked about it for me was that we were down in Southwest Florida in October, while here in St. Louis it's like the absolute best time of the year.
Yeah, we had decent weather.
Mid, 70s.
We did have a hellacious storm.
Yeah,
one
we
night.
did hear about that. We had a hellacious storm down there too. We had Tropical Storm Nestor that
Oh, yeah.
rolled through the Gulf of Mexico from Texas
Yeah.
and then went through the Panhandle area. So we got the remnants of it from to the south. I think it really went through Tampa, but it went through.
No, it was further north. It was up by Tallahassee.
Oh, okay.
Kind of.
We had really, really bad rain one night, but then the tide was like incredible.
You ever hear red tide?
You ever experienced
Awful.
No,
it? So we went down.
I've heard it's bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
We went down to the beach on the morning, I guess, after or during it was rolling through, and you can't. It's like constant like pepper spray.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a tickle in your throat, and you cannot stop coughing.
Eyes are kind of watering, nose is running. Yeah, so it's I guess a mist of like salt and whatever other crap's in the air.
Got 2 left.
So that was interesting, but it was an experience. But the bad thing is you're down there. It's like 90 plus degrees with like 70-80% humidity,
Yeah.
and you're looking back like, oh, it's like 70 in St. Louis.
If that one was the bad one and you got a weak flavor, that's gonna upset me. You need to eat another bag.
Yeah, I agree.
There's 1 left. I think I won, right?
No, eat it.
That's probably the bad one.
Eat it.
If that, I am the
Just
ultimate.
bite into it. You'll know immediately.
All right.
It's not it. I guarantee
I
it.
know. This is the first one was.
Yep.
He's
Does it smell like BO?
no, he's.
Nah, it's not it.
It's not. No. The first one was, and it was weak
Yep.
because you were like, this doesn't taste like a
It was a
Skittle."
specially marked bag that said weak bad one
Yeah.
on it. And he grabbed it.
Give
You
these
saw
to
me
your
open
friends.
it.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, guys. Looks like I'm the man.
Is that right? Well,
Whatever that means.
so you have a bunch of these left.
Yeah.
Take one home to your kids.
Yeah,
Here, eat this.
you should.
Supposedly, there's only 1 bad one in the whole fun size bag.
It says on the bag, most taste delicious, but some taste like rotten zombie. Some is.
If
misleading.
anything, it was that first one that tasted a little weird. And I'm telling you, it just tasted like garlic. I'm like, kind of tastes like garlic.
No.
You love
And
garlic.
I like garlic, so I'm okay with it.
There was something else in it, though.
Oh yeah, it was bad.
You said it tasted like a bug.
It did.
Huh. Maybe I don't know.
Well, you know, you've
You're used
there's
to eating
been
bugs?
there's been times whenever one either flies in your mouth or something, and you taste a bug.
Sure.
Yeah, you usually don't chew it.
I
though.
don't know that I tasted it.
Maybe it tastes like a bug smells. I don't know.
The smell on your hands when you've been catching lightning bugs,
Yeah.
that is the worst.
Really?
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
No.
That cockroach type. I don't know. It's just the bugs.
That's that smell
Yeah.
I'm talking about. That's the flavor that I had.
That's weird.
I think you need to eat another bag. Right
I'm not going to. I think I'm okay.
Let Molly eat a bag.
She probably won't. So there you go. Maybe I'll bring them to the
Office.
maybe Well, we'll see what
Put them
we
in a
do
candy
with those.
dish.
Yeah.
Don't tell anybody.
Help
Don't tell anyone.
yourselves.
What the hell is this? Yeah. You know what? Probably a lot of people are just buying those. And
Oh, yeah.
throwing them, not knowing that they're.
It's
So,
a good thing to give out as to
absolutely.
trick-or-treaters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because does it say on the fun size bag?
Yeah, it does. But
Oh,
it's,
does
I
it?
mean, look at the print. You need readers to be
Or
able
be
to
under
read that.
35.
That's true.
Under 35. Trick or treat.
43 is the magic age.
Yeah.
I've heard. Yeah. Mine are definitely getting worse.
Mine.
Oh,
mine
you
are-
missed last week's show. I got readers.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I haven't seen you pull those out to look at
That's
the
what she
menu or anything yet.
No, it's not that bad.
He
You're
still has a little bit
embarrassed.
of pride. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed. I just hold everything at arm's length.
Yeah. Yeah, you were. You're just reading the back of my. You were across the table. You're reading the back of my
Greg,
menu.
Greg,
I
can you
didn't
flip
know.
Can you flip the page
Yeah.
again, Greg?
What? What's on the
I'll
back?
take that.
Yeah. Did you see what's on the back? Oh, let me see. Oh yeah. That's why you just go out. Oh, yeah, I'll just have what he's having.
That's right.
Yeah. And you
Yep.
don't have to.
Had some really good seafood down there.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I really like. We did end up going to that place that we had to walk. We were gonna go to breakfast at a place, but it was so windy and it was only outdoor seating that
Yeah.
anything we would have got, and they called for more rain, so we knew anything we ate was just gonna get blown away.
Mhm.
But we went there for dinner, and we got some fish tacos there, and man, they were really good, really
Yeah.
really good. Like a good fish taco.
Mhm. Me too.
So you said you went to the new Crystal City place, the
Oh, yeah.
Crab Shack. What is
Yeah.
it called?
Krabby Daddies.
Krabby
oh,
Daddies.
Yeah. Really?
How?
I didn't realize it was open already.
What did you think of that?
It's crab
You-
legs.
You didn't like it, did you?
Eh.
You don't want to say it on the air.
Could
I-
do you? So I always wondered, and I've always heard this, that the further you get away from the ocean,
They were
that-
crab legs from Sam's.
Yeah.
It looked
So
like to
frozen.
me. Like you could get the same crab legs at Sam's.
Mhm.
But there are good seafood restaurants around here, and I'm sure they have them shipped in
Oh, sure.
overnight or whatever.
Now, our friend Mike had crab legs at one of the restaurants that we went to. We all enjoyed our meal. I forget the name of the restaurant.
Yeah.
But he got crab legs, and he was kind of a little bit disappointed
Yeah.
because they didn't seem like they were fresh, and they
Well,
didn't have hardly any meat in them at all.
I won't say they didn't have much meat in them, but they looked like crab legs you would get at Schnucks or Costco or
Yeah.
something.
Molly had the same thing. The first place we went to got this fried fish or fried tilapia or something, and she said, "This is like Gorton's Fisherman or whatever."
And you
Was
got
that at the brewery?
you got to think too.
No, I don't know. That first night whatever we went.
Snow crabs aren't native to Florida. They come
Right.
from Alaska.
That
Right.
makes sense.
And tilapia is not a seawater fish. It's
I-
a raised in captivity fish.
I think
Mm.
the only thing Florida would be your
Snapper.
shrimp too. Your
Snapper,
We had-
grouper.
Grouper, yeah, that
Yeah.
grouper was
Grouper is fantastic. Yeah.
that was amazing. And I had mahi.
mahi.
Yeah,
Dolphin fish. Yeah.
that was awesome.
Yeah, good times. We did see some dolphin too. That was fun.
Mhm.
Didn't eat any, but we saw some
Well, the other name for mahi is dolphin.
dolphin. Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It is dolphin?
No,
Oh.
that's another name.
You ate a
that
dolphin?
fish. That fish is called dolphin as well as mahi.
Didn't know that.
That's good. Hey, I went to the Dippin' Dots place.
Oh, did you?
today,
Oh,
yeah.
that's right. We talked about that.
No, but I didn't try the Dippin' Dots today. I did. Good stuff.
Really?
Ice
I've
cream
never
of the
had
future.
never had Dippin' Dots.
Really?
It is
No.
really? It is ice cream of the future. Well, it used to be. Now it's
Nah, the future is here.
future's here. So I like mint chocolate chip. Neither one of you
Blech.
do, but they had a mint chocolate. Well, it was a mint Oreo.
Bleh.
It was really good. I'm sure you'd find a flavor that you would enjoy.
May as well be eating the zombie brains.
Yeah, no kidding.
That would you guys throw up over a mint chocolate chip one?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't throw up. I'd bitch, but I wouldn't.
If
throw up.
if I thought I was eating chocolate, like
I
like
would
in
be
this
really
case,
mad.
yeah, like in
Yeah.
this case, you think you're eating fruity flavor,
Yeah,
and it
right.
turns out to be like garlic, whatever that crap was, If I thought I was eating chocolate and it turned out to be chocolate mint chocolate, whatever. Yeah.
That is the
I'd probably
worst
gag.
feeling. Have you ever opened a beer but thought it was going to be a soda and drank it?
No.
No.
And then you're like, what the? Yeah, that happened to me
have
when
you
I
ever
was like
eaten
15.
frozen bratwurst in a smoothie and thought it was a banana?
No, I have not.
Yeah, I have.
Mistaking it for a banana.
Yeah, because they look so much alike.
All right,
That
guys.
would be bad. That'd be bad.
Raw meat.
So
And raw pork, which
Yeah.
presents a number of issues.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm okay though. Thanks
haven't-
for your concern.
You haven't gotten trichinosis.
No, I'm all right. So anyway, this has been a show. We didn't really have anything planned, so we just BS'd,
I
which
guess
is kind of.
T-Bone dropped off.
I guess so.
He asked about pretzels.
Yeah, that's how Jeff pronounced pretzels.
Yeah.
Oh, that at that Georgia Aquarium. Yeah, that cafeteria is pretty much awful.
Oh, full of what?
So yeah, don't eat before you go there.
Huh. Don't eat before you go
No,
there?
eat before you go
Oh.
there. They don't really have a decent food options. There you go.
No, serve fish.
Yeah. No, they didn't.
All right.
That's all I got. So we will. Don't we have like a thing I flip over to? I don't know. Do I?
You're the flipper.
Yeah. No, I don't. Well, anyway, it's
you did.
yeah, I thought so too, but guess not. That's on the other show. It's been so long.
No.
I gotta take a nap, but we will see you next time. See ya.